The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Back to pass. It's Holstein. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Breaks an open space. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Holstein. And this pass is caught. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker into the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. That's a costly mistake, grabbing the jersey there. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll run it to the left. Look out, room to run here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Running back has it on the screen now.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Crucial third down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Bruins will have to kick this away. First part of the game now, look at a pin him back deep. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made on the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. When they've got him behind the line, a tackle for loss to conclude the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA.
Refuses to go down. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Bruins will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get to...
Breaks into the clear. At the 10, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Holstein. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
He breaks free. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, that's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31. That's
what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Let's go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff heading left. Has the first down and more. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Bruins will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Holstein. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking for a man. Close to the tight end. Picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UCLA. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Now here comes the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. To bootleg here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. That's a design quarterback keeper. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.
Here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bears. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Makes the catch downfield. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this isn't something this defense sees very often, as a fullback sliding out of the backfield to catch a football. You don't practice this very often.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Ready?
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And it's UCLA on top here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to score, looking up to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
From the shotgun, drops back, and it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Grinding away with the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5.